All right, big guy, little guy with a big jump cue here. Does a lot of things.
Yeah, my goodness gracious. And the 5 does pass the 9 to lower right, Jeremy. And you've touched on this throughout the week, and I've paid close attention as well. I'll tell you, he's got to be in the conversation for one of the best with the jump cue.
Yeah, I mentioned it a few times that I think Fedor Gorst would say that Duong is maybe second best. And there are some guys that are under pressure, seem to come with it. A lot with the jump cue. I always talked about Skyler, even though he feels like he doesn't jump that well. He seems to make a lot of them when it's big. But doing different things and doing it often, I think Fedor Gorst is number one, but this guy's just a little bit behind him, not very far at all.
We've talked about tournaments that propel people. Moritz Neuhausen last year winning this event in Bosnia, and look what he did the rest of the year, winning the Perry Open. And did he win anything else? He was close.
He won Moscone MVP, and he won.
And then made the
finished
finals
second
at
Hanoi. Yeah, just had a beautiful season.
So I think, and you and I have talked about Duong breaking out. If he goes on to win this and continues to play just the way he's playing, which is impeccable, this really could be his year.
Yeah, another one he does really well, gets the most out of the cue ball. Actually, that one came a little more angled than I thought. I thought he could get through it a bit more.
Yeah, I don't think he got through it as much as he'd have liked. Maybe a little downward on the cue ball there.
Did you see that hair shake of the head? That's about the most you'll ever see out of Duong. It's got a nice draw stroke. Now this is where to give it time to grab. It can slide underneath. Oh, he really pinched it by that. Wow. I'll tell you what, though, that's a shot you have to have these days.
Yeah, he caught the top side of the pocket. I almost felt when he released it that he'd let go a little bit or decel, but I know it was by design to drag past the 8.
Yeah, and that type of stroke, actually, you'll see that on the side rail a lot with those funny angles when they can't really force across, but they have to bring it out off the rail and hold the ball. 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and you hear the crowd. I like to hear that because they are pro FSR, but what they really are is pro pool. They just want to see great pool, and I think that's a pretty special thing here. Dave Bartosiak, the host, he and his wife, class act people. Once full contact here, he seems to be great at this as well, historically this week.
This is the one that can slide on you a little if you get underneath. He hit it perfect. Wow.
Just incredible. And I think the crowd recognizes it even where it landed here. I don't know that he's going to like his return, but incredible to hold the cue ball the way he did. It's really a feel play, right, Jay? You've got to play that shot so many different ways and times to understand the feel of that play.
Yeah, it's a lot of feel. Obviously, each player has their own kind of way that they visualize it, but there's definitely a lot of feel how much spin you're going to put on there with the speed combined, and could cross it over and come down here, but I think that's as risky. And you can come across for shape.
Yeah, elevated just a tick in the back of the cue for more accuracy.
Great shot, just enough. Hand off the rail. A little odd here. I don't know if he naturally rolls between the 6 and 5 and back up or not. I think he does if he can put a hair of right spin. Well, he's elevating. He's wanting to go by the 6.
So maybe a little thinner than we think.
Where's he going with the cue ball? Oh, okay. He likes to elevate a little more than some of us on those types of shots. You know what I mean?
He does. Even on the rail shots, he'll elevate just a hair.
Yeah. Where I'll use more spin to come off the ball.
Sure.
Maybe. Where he uses a little more collision. like a little more, maybe even a hair backspin, you might say, with it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know how to.
He's going to get more cue ball for sure.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how to explain the way the ball hits, and it still takes the same line as more right spin, But he'll hit top English like from the end rail, and he'll be a little more elevated, even though he's hitting through the ball than a lot of players. But it sure is accurate doing so. Boy.
Yeah, that elevation is like minor, right? But compared to most of the guys, it's actually a pretty big move, if it makes sense.
And I think the body type sometimes makes it look a little more extreme versus another player, All right, it's been on a string. Really, really good. players grinding for that first shot. DeWong's gotten the best of it so far. Should be a 3-1 lead here shortly.
Yeah, and this player grinding for his first title. I don't know that you can call it a major, but I'll promise you it's a premier event on the tour. And like you and I have touched on multiple times, it can catapult you into some serious majors in the future.
Yeah, I mean, amount of matches, the players you got to beat, obviously the level of play, and again on tough equipment for a lot of matches. So mentally, I mean, like I said, hard to call a major, but catapulting you, I totally agree.
Yeah, well, you can rest assured FSR already knows what he's going to do, but I don't think he'll get this back. There's a lot of options, in my opinion. I do like the cross corner, but I think you could also 3-rail this ball and use the 6 and 8. You just kind of stop on it.
3-rail it around the pink, you mean?
Yeah, it looks like it's there. And you could probably just roll this as well. What about tucking below the pink?
And the one thing about the cross corner, it doesn't really offer shape if you're going to get the cue ball safe. Now, if you're just going to go for it, oh, look at this.
Wow, off the 5, right?
Yeah, 5 and 6, yeah. Big shot. Off a guy's push out as well, which you just don't see very often, giving a ball in hand off of another player's push out.
Didn't really use any inside on that at all. It's kind of the natural English you want to use, I guess, probably to avoid going off the 6, but instead he caught the 5 and went off the 6.
Yeah, and that was the only thing about he was trying to get by those balls, so it never really offered shape for the 3, but you could get to where you maybe get a cross-side bank or some type of safety on the 3, I guess. Can't fault him for shooting it, but...
Oh, he still slivered it in with a tip of outside there. Made it look easy.
Almost got awkward from nowhere. First little chink in the armor overall. Besides the break, maybe. But the 2 of them, he didn't hit his best. Got right in between, Scott.
Yeah, pretty fortunate.
Perfect.
His cue speed is just, I absolutely love it. I really do. It's a joy to watch. When we talk about experience, though, is it going to come up, right? I think he's had enough seasoning, enough experience, enough close events to where, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's going to get to him this time. We'll find out the next 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, and 2 years ago, he won the Scottish Open, right before the UK Open. It's a really awesome warm-up there, right there in Glasgow's at...
Right. I wasn't at the room. I actually think I was watching when this...
Yeah, I don't know why. Paul's place, but anyways, I'll think of the name of it for some reason. Sorry, folks, I'm a little tired, but my point was the field, really good. Really good field going there right before the UK Open, just a short flight away from London there, and I think he beat Oscar Dominguez in the final, who played exceptionally well also.
Well, that's really when he kind of showed up, right, and put himself on the map.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was Poland. He made a deep run in the World Championships, I think the quarterfinals. Beat SVB in a big match there. Maybe even no, he wasn't semifinals. That was the
I
one
watched that as well, yeah.
Yeah, FSR won it.
Yes.
He beats Mohamed Soufi in the final one. Soufi kind of hit the scene. But yeah, he's had some moments for sure, and also in Asia, but nothing like some of these World 9-Ball Tour events.
Here's another rollout situation, Jeremy.
Yeah, can you cross it lightly and just leave him no pocket and maybe get him behind the 3? That's what I would like this. Yeah. Try to get him behind the 3, but you're letting him know you got no pocket if you can see it. Thought it was a little light on the push out, but he didn't have a ton of options either.
And where do you go here with the jump cue? He's always got intention, but I'm just trying to think of where you would go.
Well, I think he should 3-rail it around the 5 is what I think he should do. But
yeah, drop
you
down
can hit
to the upper left.
Yeah, and you can hit it pretty solid, and he's awesome with this thing. I mean, he can control a lot of things. Saw that at the Hill game against Januarta. The only thing is he's bringing the 1 near the 2.
Exactly.
But still, though, you're in a bad spot. Might get him behind the 6. Yeah, he was trying it. He might double him up as well here.
It's going to open up for FSR.
Still think it was the best percentage.
I agree. I mean, the downside was bringing the 1 down towards the 2 or in that vicinity. I think he caught the 1 on the second hop and kind of lost a little pace.
Yeah. And tell you, does he really want to show us something here where he just kind of lightly bounces over, turns it into a roll? Just let her loose.
Oh, and that's a little cold-blooded to split the 8 and the 9. Otherwise, he comes away with some type of paint on the green 6.
Wow.
Look at this. Right through the 8 and the 9.
How close was he to both those balls? Pool's amazing, really.
It really is, and this is an extremely difficult hit.
Hello.
Take
Hello.
the pot, Duong Quoc Duong.
I think he's shooting here as well. He's just got to calm himself down first.
Yeah, first it's the jump shot, threads the needle between the 8 and 9, gets unlucky, and now it's the green 6, Jeremy.
Yeah, and like I said, I think you're supposed to shoot at this, and you can shoot aggressively while still holding your ball a little bit. Talking about the bank. Now it looks like he's going to play the safety instead. He's going to cross this, put it on the back rail a little bit and go up table.
Well, and I know you can't argue with it, but boy, after the 2 shots he just come with, that's not a good sign. He's left the gap, and this ball's on to the lower right. If he wants to take it, it's also on for the safe.
I like kicking behind it, I think. This guy, he may just roll on it, actually. He can see enough of it to get it up the rail a little bit, bringing the cue ball behind the 9. Oh, he caught it pretty thin, yeah. He's going to need some help. Not going to get it.
I believe he might have him. Might have him, Jeremy. You can't jump this. Can you jump this? You got to land on the ball.
See it.
You can see this ball.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can see it, yeah. He's
Okay.
just coming a little angle to go to the rail and come up for the 8 in the side, I think. Yeah, but see how he jacks up a little more than most?
Yeah.
You see that? He's not curving the ball here or nothing. He's just shooting straight at this guy.
Well, I was misled from where I'm sitting. What a crazy game, I guess. The safety paid off.
Yeah, and, there's some value in that, being able to calm yourself down also. And, what he feels like it was a heady decision playing the safety. Me, myself, way I saw it, which we may not be seeing it near as accurately as he is, obviously.
Or feeling how he's feeling.
Yeah, but also the video, it's a little, camera angles sometimes fool you on those things. But, now the safety, I thought Fran should have taken a little more time there, maybe even if he plays that shot. But the kick from behind, he's so good at, and he doesn't have to roll it. With spin and just kick and stick from behind and bank to the side rail and back
high
up.
Percentage coming behind that ball,
especially
right? Because he's sticking the ball.
Yeah, he is so good at it, and it laid real well to do so. Like if he was snookered a hair more, he would have fancied his chances of sticking the ball.
Well, and you just hit it on the head. And anytime you're rolling the ball, right, you lend to maybe something veering off or
absolutely
back arm getting a little funny. I'm starting to see some doubt in his head, right? He made a couple of head shakes there. We're always looking at the player. Okay, watch out. Watch out. He has absolutely welded himself to the back of the 9. And I could see that look of doubt on his face, a shot prior, weighing on him slightly.
Oh, great hit. Way to keep your composure.
The best in the world at it, in my opinion. The best in the world at the distance kick there, where you just end up leaving them almost nothing. Does he take the 7 on to the lower right corner? I would not fault him. At the 9, maybe as a backdoor safety. Okay, looking to come behind it here. I don't know. Do you like the 7 to the lower right, or coming behind it where the 9's at's kind of dangerous?
You got it. I mean, it's hard to get in behind it and hold that ball.
Agreed.
I mean, he's straight up with it. Doesn't have a lot to spin into the ball with. He's going to do it. He's going to lose the cue ball a little bit to the left. Depends on the speed and the route of the 7. Oh, yeah, he was trying to get in behind it.
Yeah, and I was really big on the bank to the low right here because of the 9. Because your cue ball is going to go to the left long rail as well. And if you don't make it, you probably leave distance and a good cue ball.
This guy, he's got a couple breaks to try and win it. That's all you can really ask for, right? 2, 3 breaks, chances to try and win it. 2 is awesome, really, at this level.
Yeah, in this type of race, no kidding. You wouldn't mind a 9 on the break, Jeremy.
Ooh. Got some action, got hit right in the face. The 2's gonna get a hair funny. It always does. I don't know if he can spin this out, maybe 2 rails, but we'll see. I know he wants to be offensive.
I think he can level out, come out 2 rails with a high ball.
Can he?
Yeah, I think so. Well, it's close. Never mind. The 2's quite a bit higher than I thought.
Can he juice it a little with low right and spin out of the corner?
What about just rocking behind the 5?
Well, if he can hit inside and just come 1 rail up and take the cut on the 3, that's okay. You got to come across for the 4 anyways.
Yeah, and you can beat the 5 that way for sure.
Yeah, just high inside, not 2 rails as much as just 1 rail.
Well
like
done.
That. Yeah, beautiful.
Well done. Good call, double J.
Yeah, well, that inside allows a little thinner hit.
Well, gripped real well, too. Got the most out of the cue ball. All right, just make sure you get some type of angle here on the 4. You want to be more out towards the center than anything. You don't want to be flat. Well, this isn't the angle he was looking for. He's going to have to pound this with a low ball using that left long rail before the side. He's got the stroke for it. Keep an eye on this final backswing. Watch how smooth it is. I didn't know that he would come all the way back. I guess he was kind of forced to. Pretty flat now. That's that elevation we were touching on. I think he's hit it perfect.
What a shot. I mean, you just don't realize how good that was after that small angle to control the speed, the arc, how much it's going to bounce a little off the object ball.
Yeah, a stun ball with an inside perfect speed towards the bottom half. Very impressive.
Yeah, and short or long, much at all, you're in big trouble.
Well, can he seal the deal? He's 3 away, double J.
He's played incredibly well. I think he definitely can do it. Just don't feel like you got to get somewhere particular. Just something that works, right, Scott?
Yeah, no doubt, and he's there.
Yeah, I don't think you got to get on that good side. Just get enough angle to work the cue ball. You've been awesome with that decision and execution.
I'd go with that same advice here. Don't try to get exactly perfect. Just make sure you stay off this left long rail.
Yeah, like 1 rail, kind of. Just use your touch. Just float.
Yeah.
Get to your 2nd rail later, not early.
He's going to finish on the long rail.
Yeah. Got to earn it, Scott.
Yeah, you do. He's earned it, and we've talked about how good he is leveling the cue out off this rail. Oh, my goodness. I touched on it. You don't want to finish on the long rail. And look at this reaction. Shocking.
More pull to play, it looks like. I think the 9's laid up.
Absolutely shocking.
Trust me, it was an easy one, but
it's never easy, right? Under that scenario, I just felt like if you got to the rail, it could be a little tricky. You just don't ever think he's going to miss it.
Yeah.
Listen to what's going on here. They're punishing him. He's punishing himself.
Yeah, he kind of showed him a little emotion, and the fans are showing a little back.
Yeah, Fran, in disbelief.
Yeah, and he gets to break the balls next, and he breaks it, gets hill-hilled. Similar scenarios earlier, but now Fran's on the other side of it to where Duong may not get that many more chances in this set.
And if he does, how does he respond? Because that's a big moment. All of a sudden, everything has changed.
You know what we used to always say, watch out for the 9 after a big mistake here.
Well, more great contact, but look at this. The table is leaking. 7 ruined the day. And the push out is like extremely tough here. Where do you go? You've got to go out to some type of a kick, Jeremy.
Yeah, I think you got to tie the 3-6 up and figure out a swerve or a kick or something at that ball. I mean, you just got to tie that ball up as much. Even if you could rub the 3 a hair and just filter behind the 6 for the jump at the edge of the 2, I think you got to tie the 3 up here. Does he have a little piece that we don't know about?
Well, I don't think so. Maybe coming off the top rail, potentially, but I think he's looking at something a little bit different here. There is a shot clock, folks.
Yeah, he gets a minute. He's got an extension. Yeah, I think it's got to be a rub on the 3, Scott. It's sitting okay to just lay it right on the 6 and hold behind the 6 as well. That way there is, I mean...
Yeah, you could shoot it full into the back of the 6 softly, and even if you have to jump the 5 somehow, some way, I think that's what you've got to do. What's he looking at now?
I think the left back half of the 6 is where you roll the 3 on.
Yeah, exactly.
And just to the left and the back half of it.
Yeah, nothing else you could do here.
I'd like to tighten it up more, but...
He's afraid that he left him the jump, but listen, that 7 is really out there.
He's not supposed to take this jump up 64. I don't think so with just a portion of the ball. I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are.
Especially with what just took place.
Yeah, of course, yeah, but I think he maybe should have shaved the 3 a little more. That way he's behind the 6 and maybe an easier jump with the 3 locked up. But, man, what a tough spot he was in.
You're talking about getting the cue ball a little bit more to the right.
Right.
But then DeLong might have taken it.
And he's swerving it.
Oh,
Great
look
hit.
at this. He's too clever.
Don't get him behind the 6 somehow. Oof.
He's too clever. Wow. What kind of pressure do you have on yourself now if you're the man from Vietnam? Well, this angle tells me he's snookered, but his body tells me he's not. The other line told me he wasn't snookered, Jeremy. He's not snookered. Okay, he's going at this. It does carry some type of position. If he doesn't go at this, it tells us quite a bit. Because you've got to go at this ball.
I think he was looking to see how much of the 2 he could get. I think he goes at it and tries to get shape. Oh, he decided, wow, what a beautiful play. That's as tough as the shot, folks.
Yeah. In the ball prior, he missed straight in the pocket, so to come with that, well, forget about it. Very impressive.
Yeah, does he have a 2-rail escape here? Does he have to swerve the ball a little bit? That's why he took the extension off, because he's got to swerve it. Wants some speed as well.
No, I'm betting on him.
He's going to hit it, I think. Ooh. Well, a little chip shot in the side, running the cue ball straight down the center of the table. He's got to command the speed.
How does he get that 9 out of his mind? How does he do it?
Well,
I'm
like
asking.
you talked about learning how to do it. That's, getting on with it. Going through your process. I don't know what he felt about the 9, to be honest with you, as far as the stroke and whatnot. I mean, speed's been awesome over and over again. I mean, people say, oh, well, he's short. Well, short was okay.
Short was really where you want to be. You could always get to the 5 from there.
Now, I would go with the flow here, I think. 3 rails, maybe. I don't know if he's going to check it with inside or not, but 3 rails around, take a little angle on the 5.
And I think the answer to my own question is just try to do what got you to this position, right? Believe in what you've done to get here. Don't lose your confidence over one ball being the 9 ball when you're on the rail. Just rely on what you've done to get to this point.
Yeah, a little 2-rail draw stun around the 8. I think he could hold it as well. Doesn't mind moving the rock, though. This is perfect.
Yeah, it sure is. Kind of easy to let up on that and open up behind the 9, so very good sign.
Yeah, stay away from the 9 if you're going to draw back some. Make sure you don't cue over the 9. That's really the only way you could have a problem, I think. I think you need to draw it a little bit, though. Just give it 4 or 5 inches, that's all.
Okay. He's got 2 options, going forward or coming across the face of the 8.
I think it'll be twice across. It looks like the play to me.
That's what it's going to be. Might be able to hold it, but I think you've got to come across. Oh, he's hit it sweet, Jeremy.
Yeah, and it was an odd kind of reaction after missing the 9 in the last game. Even as, climatic as it is, from him, I'm saying. So I don't know. It's just something I've never really seen much of, so I don't know if it really let me bother me.
He's
It was
not
a little
going to miss
odd,
this
you know?
one, Jeremy.
Yeah. What an out here. Unlucky for FSR after the break, but I think we got that right guy about to lift the trophy.
I think you're absolutely right. It is Duong Quoc Quang.
And he'll gain a lot of fans here as well, just like FSR having.
Yeah, and listen, after missing the 9 the way he did to make that out, tells us a lot about his character and a lot about where he is headed this year.
Yeah, it's early in the morning on Monday in Vietnam, but I'm sure there were plenty watching. And again, we talk about catapulting your year and a player. This is certainly a candidate for that in my mind.
Yep, and you mentioned it. He just gained some new fans here at Classic Billiards. I've always been a fan. I know you have as well. And here is a look at the last 9 ball. And he did it in class, man. What a great out right there. And the trophy presentation will be up next, Double J.
Yeah, and hats off to all the players. I mean, one heck of a week. Like I started with at the beginning of the week, you always talk about 1 or 2 you'd like to have here, but for me, it was as exciting a cast of characters to watch play over 5 days, so much pool, that since they've started the PLP. And pretty happy I got to do this event here at Classic.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think we're going to take it down to the man with Matchroom Jack and FSR.
Francisco, unfortunately, it didn't go your way today, but you've had an absolutely incredible week. Talk me through that tense match.
Yeah, I mean, I got my chances in the beginning. I missed like 2 easy rack, but after that he played perfect. He deserved. He gave me the last chance. He missed the 9 ball, but I couldn't do anything because I break good, but I had to play push out, and he played a crazy safety. That's congrats to him.
I mean, Francisco, you did play unbelievably, but I'm sure we'll see you again soon. So, see you soon. Our new champion, everyone, the 2026 Premier League Pool champion, Duong Quoc Quang. Duong, Julie, if you'd like to step over here, please, Julie will translate. Duong, you've had an unbelievable week, top of the group, and now the champion. How does this moment feel to you?
Anh vừa mới trải qua một cái tuần rất là điên rồ khi mà đứng đầu bảng xếp hạng và cuối cùng là trở thành nhà vô địch của giải Premier League Pool 2026, thì hiện tại bây giờ anh sẽ cảm thấy như thế nào ạ?
Lời đầu tiên cho Hoàng xin cảm ơn tất cả khán giả cũng như cảm ơn Matchroom đã cho Hoàng có cơ hội và cho Hoàng được chạm tay vào chiếc cúp. Và một tuần qua phải nói là Hoàng quá là vui sướng, quá là hạnh phúc khi ở Miami và không biết nói gì hơn ngoài từ cảm ơn tất cả mọi người ạ.
He said that he is extremely happy and very grateful. Thank you for Matchroom, for everybody, because make him have a chance to play this tournament in Miami. So yeah, he doesn't know how to say now. Just say yeah, very happy. Việt Nam vô địch mọi người ơi. Okay.
Well done, Duong. Your new champion, everyone. And now for the trophy presentation, I would like to invite Emily Fraser, CEO of Matchroom Multisport, to give, and Dave Baratoziak, the owner of Classic Billiards. And the runner-up, Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. And your new champion, the winner of the 2026 Premier League Pool, Duong Quoc Quang.
Yeah, and there he is, folks, Duong Quoc Quang. He is the champion. And I'll tell you what, Jeremy, for you and myself, you and I both felt from the very beginning this guy was smooth as silk. He led the way, really paved the way, the whole event. Whole event stayed very solid. You know, Kachi led out of the gate, 15 out of 16, then things went south a little bit. And silently, this guy just stayed in that second place position.
Yeah, and then actually overcame him at one point. And the rack differential, as great as Kachi had on that week with the round robins, it was almost double for Duong. And so Yeah, just steady, 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 and special as well. Be able to come with the shots he's come with. Some of the kicks he made, of course, the jumps, some really incredible moments. The semifinal with Januarte, of course, you won't forget that.
No, you won't forget that.
Yeah, and just,
I think he was the best breaker really all week as well, which we tend to want to overlook.
Yeah, and everyone had spells there, here and there, but he sure did it right at the right time, and to be able to recover after that 9 and make the out he did at the end, yeah, it's going to be something he'll be able to feed off of moving forward.
Yeah, you just said it. Moving forward, what's he going to do moving forward? We've been talking about him the last year or so. We feel like it's his time. Well, is it his time moving forward? There it is next year, 16th through the 21st of February. That is next year here in Fort Lauderdale, here at Classic Billiards. I want to thank everybody at home for tuning in. I know on behalf of Jeremy Jones and myself, we are grateful for having you here. Until next time, everybody, thank you all so very much, and we'll talk to you soon.